redemption ever came. I stopped asking for forgiveness, cause you should know only fools tread where the angels fear to go, but you keep trying to get too close. Save myself by turning into stone. So save your judgment cause you just don't know. But some things never change, never change. Oh, they say I should feel guilty and change my ways, leaving crumpled bodies in my wake. Swear I didn't mean to make them break, swear I didn't mean to make them break. But they're so delicate and so mundane, and they keep coming like a moth to a flame. Oh, some things never change, never change. You'll break your back to make me feel again, suffocate to make me breathe again, lose your mind from endless pain. Some things never change, never change. Oh, redemption never came. You say I make you nervous, a tragedy, I'm a beautiful
Okay, welcome everyone. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Rickzilla. Sorry if the intro was being a bit off. I mean, that's probably why my intro wasn't working the way it should. Because, anyway, enough about that. Welcome to the birthday stream. I'm your host, Rickzilla, and today is my birthday. And there's going to be a lot of glad tidings. I know most of you people are watching Miss Parker's stream. Honestly, I don't care. I mean, she has her people. I have my people. And, everything's Vice. So, again, it's my birthday, and everybody's been doing a stream. Everybody's been doing streaming tonight. I mean, Wednesdays, I shouldn't be doing streams on Wednesdays at this time, because I know damn well, I know people are gonna end up going to other people's streams but it's okay. It's all good. I should start making schedules, just to get things going. Anyway, yeah, I had to get rid of that because thanks guys. It means a lot to you guys came out. So, tragic. Yes, tragic. He is back on a roll again, and he's been going on this tirade trying to threaten everybody to silence them. Tragic is nothing but a coward. I mean, G-Man. We got G-Man. We got Shanny and Rev. We got well, actually, no, we don't have G-Man on my show. I don't give two fucks about G-Man. But we do have Gasuba tonight. And, of course, it's going to be off the hook. We've got Shanny and Rev. We've got some Von Helton. We've got Tragic. And we've got a lot of crazy shit. And maybe we can look into a little bit of some Trisha. But I'm not going to go into full detail. So, we also got Lauren. We've got Tragic being an idiot. We got Von Helton. We got all the cows coming on. And it's going to be one hell of a show. So, feel free to stick around. Feel free to check out the badassery that is the king. And yes, unfortunately, yes, we do have the same birthday. That's why I decided to take a look at Gasuba, because she's uploading videos again. And and there's my roar. Yes, Spiritual God Warrior, Gasuba and I do have the same birthday. And honestly, that's why I decided to make some videos on this. Because it's gonna be so freaking amazing. And yes, we're basically the same age at this point. So our first video will be, poor little Tragic. He won't get his way. What will he do? What will he do? Poor little Tragic. He can't play. He won't. They won't let him play. They won't let him play. Sorry about that. They won't let him play. They won't let him play. What will poor little Tragic do? What little Tragic will do? He is an idiot. Alright, enough of that. So, our first video will be Tragic trying to expose Miss Parker, as well as... This is just screenshots you found. Yeah, these are basically fake screenshots.
Well, send it to me.
I don't know what the fuck Tragic's trying to do. All I know is that he's a piece of shit and a pathological liar. I honestly don't give two flying fucks what he thinks. But what I do give a fuck about is this asshole. So, Tragic is now claiming that Draven, one of my good friends, was stalking Negs. That's bullshit.
I said on my channel, going to his house and beating his ass, even with the castle doctor. He's gonna shoot me because he said he was gonna blow my head off and have sex with Renee. Anyway, so I looked at his.
He's just chopping up clips together because, again, he's trying to use this as a way to like slander people. He's not good at it. He's not good at it. Oh, by the way, you like my new mic? My uncle bought it for me for my birthday.
His house, I saw it was all beat up with tarps on it. He had an old pickup truck with a Negative Nation sticker on it. Like, he's one of those people that has to wear their own merch. But I'm like, he's not worth it. He's not worth going to jail for because he's just a pathetic loser. And I'm like, if he had a nice place, but no, he had a shitty place. And I'm like, it's not even worth it. And that's basically it.
Yeah. Tragic. Stop it. You're acting like a complete idiot. No one cares about what you think. You're a pathological liar. And you're basically making stories up. So, again, fuck off. Fuck off, Tragic. Anyway, let's hear what the idiot has to say.
Hey, yo, let's go. Let's get it.
So, this is on August 2nd. And, of course, Tragic.
Yeah. Bodega Boys. Bodega Love. Welcome back, Miss Hussey. Hasn't been the same since you were gone. Glad to see you back doing your thing. They can't hold you down. Those haters can't hold you down. For real. Anyway, now everyone can see what Hater Nation is really about. And if you try to separate yourself or not go along with their bullshit, what happens? They false flag. They flag people for the same shit. Even worse. And there's a big difference because what Hussey is doing is parody and comedy. They're actually bullying. They're the fucking bullies that are really doing it.
Dude, he is more disingenuous than... Tragic is more disingenuous than Von Helton. And Von Helton is batshit crazy. I honestly cannot defend that asshole. Thank you, Spiritual God Warrior 420. Thank you for donating $5.
Ain't that a joke? Ain't that a motherfucking joke? Anyway, those people are nonsense. They give out check marks. They verify creators when they're making money for YouTube. When they're not making money for YouTube, they should take them away. You should look at that bitch's channel. We all know who did it. It was fucking Charlie Gold. That gap-toothed fucking hypocrite. You should play football sometime, Charlie. I'll kick a field goal through your teeth. But anyway, Hussey back at it, doing his thing. And I don't see anything wrong with Miss Hussey having a GoFundMe. These motherfuckers stripped him from, earning money. So what the fuck are they bitch?
Thank you, Spiritual God Warrior 420 for donating $5. You mean so much to me that you guys care.
About, and Hussey actually brings entertainment.
I don't see Hussey bringing entertainment. You're just upset because you think that you owe Miss Hussey. You think Miss Hussey's gonna shout your name to the high heavens. Honestly, again, Miss Hussey could give two fucks about you.
Comedy and joy and fun to it. It's not just people tearing apart others' content all day long. And I don't know what the deal is with Foodie Tootie and that other chick.
Foodie Booty.
Why they allow it. because it would be really easy for them to make them stop doing those reaction videos. But
Foodie Booty is repugnant. I mean, she's a cokehead. She's basically a drug addict who is just airing out her addictions on camera. And basically, she's fucking stupid, disingenuous. I already used that word, but there isn't anything to say about Foodie Booty that hasn't been said. Honestly, I don't know much about Foodie Booty. I just did one reaction. All I know is that she's an idiot.
It's dog eat dog, I guess. But it's shit. It's fucking so hypocritical. Such a bullshit thing that these people actually think that what they're doing is okay after what happened.
What is up,
Hussey
Widow Son?
gets banned for a week, gets demonetized for a month, and then makes a GoFundMe, and these people are fucking bitching. It's like, what the fuck are you bitching about?
What the fuck are you bitching about, Tragic? All you do right now, Tragic, you're just lying about people. You've been lying about Missy Ann for I don't know how long. You've been lying about Dragnot and Miss Parker. And I agree with what Draven said about you. It's that you hate women because, again, whatever your mother did to you, you're just using that as like an excuse to hate on women because your mother didn't love you. That's probably why you're saying this shit. Maybe your mother didn't love you enough. Maybe the teacher didn't call on you when you had your little hand raised. Maybe the pervert in the park had a present for you in his pants. You're a weed, Tragic. And society is filled with them. Hell, the internet's filled with weeds like you. And you try to choke the life out of all the pretty little flowers out there. You may survive being permabanned, but if I ever see you try to start shit in my stream, my mods will be ready to dunk on your ass. Because again, most of the people that I've had as mods are members of what is known as the fuck people. Honestly, you're messing with an honorary member of the fuck people. And we don't fuck around with shitheads like you, Tragic. As a matter of fact, you know what we do to people like you? This. That's what we do to people like you.
You know, stay in your lane. Silicone cock. Silicone moan.
Wow. Really, dude? Really, motherfucker? You have no words to say, so you're just making up shit? Wow. Talk about a poor existence. I mean, honestly, I could give two flying fucks about you. You're nothing more than a troll. That's what I think about you, Tragic. You're nothing more, nothing less than a fucking troll who has overstayed his welcome on the internet. You're no better than Jared Genesis. Hell, you're just about as shitty as Jared. And you're no better than Dark Ninja. And as a matter of fact, we might put you in the same realm because, again, you're not worth anyone's time. All you're here is just to be made fun of and mocked. Same thing with G-Man and Von Helton and Shani and Rev. And all these other morons who think that they're better than us. People who are extremely delusional to the point where they can't even discern between fiction and reality. I pity you guys because, again, you were never given a proper childhood. So therefore, you were never raised right. Your parents didn't raise you right, so that's probably why you're mentally stinted. You're nothing more than mentally stinted toddlers.
Silicone drone.
Tattletales.
Silicone phone.
Yes, it is my birthday, widow's son.
Oh my god, these people cracked me up. But anyway, yeah, I just think that it's pathetic that someone like Charlie Gold, who makes video after video after video about the same person.
Charlie Gold she doesn't just make videos about foodie booty. She's got a vlog channel. I mean, I've never seen some of Charlie Gold's other videos, but she's a great person. She's a nice person. And honestly, you don't even know what it's like to be her. You don't even know what it's like to be Miss Parker. I mean, they're good people. And you're just upset that they won't give you the time of day. Because your mother didn't give you the time of day. I can see why you're so obsessed with people like Missy Ann or Crazy Renee. Because, again, you want to take all your anger and all your frustrations out on people who are mothers. And that is just sad. If that's something you want to be a literal motherfucker, isn't it? Who knows? You might have done. I'm not saying that you raped your mother, but it's within the realm of possibilities. And you're lucky you've never come across a motherfucker like me. You're lucky, because, again, all these other people, they can ignore you. Hell, I can ignore you. But, again, you're not worth anyone's time. And Draven, he's a really great friend. A loyal friend. He is a really, really loyal friend to me. And you don't know what it is to be a friend, because you never had any friends in real life. You never had anyone to talk to. You've never had anyone to hang out. All you have is just a bunch of butt buddies who like to fuck around with other people. Or you just try to like latch onto other people like Nags or Dark Ninja. Hell, if Jared Genesis was still around, you'd probably hang out with him. You'd probably be his friend. Like, probably because you both share the same interests. And yes, Draven, I do consider you as a good friend. You're always welcome on my channel. And I'm always welcome on yours. You and Renee are great people. Great people. And honestly, fuck Tragic, fuck Nags, fuck Shanny and Rev. They can all go suck a cock. As a matter of fact, what they all deserve is this. That's what they deserve. I call that exterminatus.
Tearing apart other people's videos, just trashing them, trying to give people feedback, trying to say what they're doing is wrong, and it's disgusting or it looks bad or whatever. I mean, who the fuck is she to judge? You know what I mean? She shouldn't be judging shit. She has no right whatsoever to be someone that, you know, looks at somebody else's work and then tries to judge it and say what's wrong.
What about you, Traj? I mean, Lord knows how you don't usually. You shouldn't be one to judge since you don't even have anything to offer. All you do is just make shitty raps about stinky panties, which is so fucking cringy. You're not a good artist. Hell, you're not even a good musician. You claim to be this straight up hip-hop R&B superstar, but you're nothing more than a joke, Traj. All you do is just stalk people and harass them, harass women, and expect them to fall into your lap. You're a misogynist pig who only views... The only reason why you wanted to talk with Missy Ann, why you're obsessed with Missy Ann, was because you want to have sex with her. For God's sake, she's married. She has a kid. She has kids. Same thing with Renee. What I see in you, you're nothing more than one of those fucking MGTOW motherfuckers who think that all women are the devil. And you're just about as bad as... Honestly, you're no better than Lucas Werner. And you two deserve each other. I mean, when you end up living on the streets, I'm pretty sure you and Lucas could be best buddies living under a bridge together.
What's wrong with it and how to improve it? The fuck she thinks she is? That's a fucking joke and a half. That's real laughs. I mean, come on, give me a fucking break.
Oh, I will go back to college, Red Shot. Oh, I am going back to college next year. I gotta finish that degree, and after that, switching it up back to the amazing, switching it for a psychology degree, so that I can learn how to understand these idiots.
Charlie Gold, you know that you reported Hussey. Sending shit beforehand.
Fatty Gold.
To make it seem like it wasn't you. You probably sent a message to Hussey and then reported him right after. Because you're a clown like that.
Takes one to know one, motherfucker. I mean, look at you. Always trying to start shit with people because, again, you want the attention. This is why you keep making these fucking dumbass videos spreading false rumors. You want the attention. You crave it. You can't live without the attention. You see people paying attention to Shani, Rev, G-Man, and all these, and even Negs. And you're sad because, again, you're so lonely. You're so desperate. And honestly, I can barely give two flying fucks what people think about you. You're nothing more than a joke. A clown. A laughingstock. You are a lolcow. Plain and simple. Sorry I was stammering over my words, but nevertheless, tragic. Have a good life. It might not be that long. It might not last that long.
But anyway, I just want to say welcome back, Hussey. I touched upon some other subjects in the other video that got blocked, but fuck it. We can talk about that later. I got shit to do. Let's go. Let's get it. Bodega Love. Hussey back at the building, and there's nothing you can do about it. Keep bitching. Keep moaning. And Charlie Gold, stay in your fucking lane, because karma is a bitch.
You stay in your lane too, Tragic. You stay in your fucking lane.
You know what I'm saying? Bodega Love. Holla. Yeah.
That was pointless. That shit was pointless. And frankly, I could give two flying fucks what he thinks. And here's that video where he's trying to... Yeah. A link to his OnlyFans? No thank you, idiot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No one's gonna take a look at your shriveled up Vienna sausage. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out... Oh, dude, tragic. No one's gonna pay top dollar to look at your baby carrot. You have a sentimental... Never mind.
Yeah. Snowflake. So to use a snowflake. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Tragic, you suck as a human being. You're basically a big of a failure as Rev, if not worse. And speaking of idiot,
Okay, class. Our final exam will be coming up at the end of this week. The test will be comprised of 20% written, 30% oral, and 50% anal.
You want to know why you're always shirtless, Drag? What's up with that?
Two reasons. I live in Texas and I'm hot. And
Okay.
two, the women in my audience and some men actually enjoy it.
and there's real stream news. Yeah, RSN. Good luck. You, Negs, Tragic. Holy fuck. Thank you, Draven! Oh my god, Draven, thank you so much for donating $2. You're a real awesome friend.
So there we go.
So, is there anybody from Drag's community that can...
Oh, Drag, they enjoy your shirt off. Post a picture of your dick.
What the actual... Why do you want to see his dick, Negs? Why the fuck do you want to see his dick?
Go ahead.
Hey, by the way, Negs, RSN, Tragic, Shani, Rev, G-Man. I would like to extend glad tidings to you. And for that, you guys, since it's my birthday, and I feel as though Oh, it came up. It came up, Draven. Don't worry. Since it's my birthday, and I'm feeling generous as well. And for that, I'd like to share a present for you guys. By the way, Arsene, Real Stream News, Negs, Tragic. Here's my gift from me to you guys. That's my gift from you guys. That's my gift for you guys. Real Stream News. That's my gift to these idiots. That's my gift to these idiots. Utmost exterminatus.
Get a picture of your hog. Let's see it. Let's see how big it is. Let's see that big dick energy behind that 6'3" frame.
I really don't think you're ready to see the Dragon Lord in all his glory. Because I don't think you can handle it, Negs.
Vouch that they enjoy his shirtless content? What do you guys think? You know?
I challenge all the guys over there that have been judging my dick for the last 3 days to post a picture of their dick.
It's a centimeter peanut. Negs' dick is probably a centimeter peanut. I'm detecting little dick energy. Same thing with Tragic, and same thing with Real Stream News.
Show me why they are relegated to the spare bedroom.
Anybody?
That's what people want.
Do you guys want to see him naked? You guys think?
Yeah, I actually do. I do want to see Drag naked now. I want to see his dick. I do. I want to see Drag's dick. I want to see what he's working with. He's 6'3". He should have a hog. He should be hanging down to his knees, right?
Guys should be having it.
Like, why? If you take your shirt off this women like it, why don't you put your dick out there? Yeah. I put mine out there, and wow, the response was more than I expected.
What do you guys think?
Yeah. Negs is an idiot. And now, let's take a look at this bitch.
I don't care.
If you're not following the whole Trishalicious thing, this bitch abused her 4-year-old daughter on camera. And she looks like a shitty, melted Barbie doll.
I don't care who's trans in here. It doesn't matter. Like, anyone's welcome. It doesn't matter what your sexual identity is.
And by the way, Playmate Tessie, this is your future right here.
I'm not trans.
We know. We know you're not trans. Hell, fucking Blair White looks better than you. And she's trans.
Don't accuse me of it.
I don't give two fucks about Blair White.
Because I have a child. Like, don't fucking try to...
Well, you claim to have a child, but yet you don't give two flying fucks about your kid. I've seen you beat your kid on camera. Hell! Sorry, my phone. Yeah, I gotta put on Do Not Disturb. Sorry, but... You beat your kid on camera, and your simp... Your simp was not doing anything because he knows that you would beat you would beat him because you are abusive to everyone.
Slander me and slur me and call me trans when I'm not. I was born female. I gave birth to a child. Hello. There's nothing wrong with being trans.
I know.
Well, Crystal Ann has a rubber baby, so she can say whatever she wants. I have a real baby that I gave birth to out of my vagina, out of my womb.
Nice.
Let's figure that one out. I mean,
I am so glad I found this place. Yeah, this is some good ass shit.
you know, come on. I was born a female.
You said that.
You guys subscribe to my OnlyFans, and then you can all know for a fact.
I hate to disappoint you, Trisha, but no one wants to pay big bucks to watch your cannonball, floppy, pancake-like tits. No one's gonna pay to see your stanky-ass vagina that smells like whale carcasses basking in the summer heat. You thought I was gonna say what drag would say?
We still have a little.
And there goes my There goes my demonetization. And there goes my demonetization. Fuck you, Trisha. You know what you deserve? You know what you deserve, Trishalicious? That's what you deserve, Trisha-licious. That.
Will Tasty taste of that?
And there goes my demonetization. Oh, wait, no. I'm not demonetized. Not yet.
Tiny little wiener?
I think you like that type of shit. I think... There you go, Trisha-licious.
Oh my god. Oh.
Alright. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. And now, I just want to see this shit.
Who's Ryan? Your kid is begging. Oh my god.
Yas!
Your kid is begging for your undivided attention.
Ain't nobody gonna want to see that. There goes my demonetization. And because you did that to me, Trisha, you deserve this. I am...
And you're not giving that. My nipples hurt so bad. Guess what, bitch? Kids don't get undivided attention. It's called real life, motherfucker.
Bullshit. Kids do get undivided attention. When your kid... I mean, how the fuck would you know that kids don't get undivided attention? You've never paid attention to your kid since you basically spend most of your days live streaming about how all your haters are just jealous. You're basically like the love child of Shanny for Christ and Playmate Tessie. I'm surprised no one's ever tried to contact Dr. Phil to bring you on his show. But then again, you'd probably bask in that attention.
Have you ever lived out from under your rock in real life, in the real motherfucking world? Retard, simp, ass, snail, ass, bitch.
Like I said before, it's like...
No!
And she's gonna beat her kid, and...
Why are you asking me? Just go...
Dude! Go take care of your girl. How the fuck is it hard for you to get up and turn off the fucking stream and tend to your child? You know what? I'm not gonna bother with this cunt. And I do mean what I said. She is nothing more than a complete cunt.
Don't come out here to be nosy. I know what you're doing. Go potty. Did you see that?
I am so glad I have finally subscribed to this channel, YouTube Trash Can.
She just comes out here again and she's like, oh, because I gotta go potty. Blow my nose too. No, literally.
You're just about as bad as Tessie. Like I said, you and Tessie, you're pretty much the same person. Except Tessie has an excuse. She has autism. I don't know what disabilities you have, but you need to get checked out ASAP.
This is not on the way to the bathroom. The bathroom is literally right outside the bedroom door. Just go to the bathroom.
She's doing this on purpose, I swear.
She does it every time, and these fucking idiots don't understand. And I'm tired of it, dude.
You should pay more attention to your daughter, you dumb bitch! I'm sorry, I got a little heated. But still, this bitch, oh my god, the nerve of this bitch. You know what, Tessie? I mean, I'm sorry, I called her Tessie. She is basically Tessie's future self. With them pancake, like, I mean, the snottiness, the arrogance, the narcissistic attitude, the lack of empathy. You know what, people like you deserve something special, Trishalicious. And I'll give it to you. There you go, Trishalicious. That's what you get.
Nina raised a little snowflake. Who cares if you put her to bed 12 times that night? You should get down and kiss her fucking little ass, because you're her slave. We're raising her.
Because you're her fucking mother! You're supposed to take care of your kid! It's no wonder CPS got called on you.
This is a snowflake factory, weren't you? Didn't you get the memo? This is America. AKA Antarctica. We're raising fucking snowflakes. It's a fucking snow fucking factory, bitches.
Wow. You know what? Fuck off, Trishalicious. You are a disgusting human being, and honestly, I hope that someone gets full custody of your daughter, because you don't deserve to have that girl in your life. If you're not going to take the time out of your day to tend to your daughter's needs, then you don't deserve to have kids. Why is it always the shittiest people who get to keep their kids? You've got people like Shani. You've got people like Von Helton. Hell, you've even got this bitch and fucking Negs and Tragic.
Fuck you, America, and anyone stupid enough to serve for this country. Sorry about your luck. I hate this country, and I'm burning the fucking flag, because it's full of fucking morons. This country is a farce. It's a fucking lie, dude.
You know what? I'm just gonna give it to you. I'm just gonna give it to you, Tessie. I'm gonna give it to you hard. Here it is. That's what you deserve, Tessie. I mean, Trisha. What? God damn it. I keep confusing Trisha with Tessie. With Playmate Tessie. With Mia. You know what? Because she's basically what Mia's gonna grow up to be. And that's a scary thought.
The more I think about it,
that is a really scary thought. Speaking of scary thoughts, here's Von Helton. The mage himself, the sorcerer supreme. The one who could open a rift in time and create multiple realities. And speaking of shitty parent, here's Von Helton.
I said, that's what I do. I mean, you know.
Yeah, my sister's down. My one sister who lost her husband a few days ago, she's down there in Norfolk. So
I concentrate on the hurricane and the location of it, and then I take me a nap, and then poof, it disappeared.
Dude, how you do that?
Like magic.
And by the way, Von Helton, can you open a rift in time in. Can you open a portal to the multiverse? I'm betting you can't. Because you can't. Because you're not a real sorcerer.
And the problem is, no, but see, I'd already hit it once, and it was going to go careening back out into the Atlantic, where hopefully it won't bother anyone. And I'll be daggone if they didn't use their stupid machine to twist it right back inland again.
What?
And I'm like, oh, you sorry. You know, I used the whole bunch of colorful metaphors. And, so I said, all right. So I had to lay down. I'm not even joking.
What the fuck is J-Dubs doing?
Real quick, so that I could get into
and
the
why the
Astro
fuck are
and get out there and take a nap real quick, so that I could get into the Astro and get out there and bust it up. But I did a pretty good job. I mean, I busted it up down to a tropical storm with only 30-mile-an-hour winds, which pretty much
ain't nothing. Yeah, we get that, and we get those basically on a daily basis.
I mean, well, this trailer will survive a 30-mile-an-hour wind.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, your trailer is going to survive a 30-mile-an-hour winds, but you won't. But then again, you're a sorcerer and an immortal vampire, so you don't have to worry about shit, Von Helton.
You know, as flimsy as it is, it'll survive 30-mile-an-hour winds. So, you know, so yeah, I did pretty good. I think I did a pretty good job. So, you know, and of course, all the glory goes to the gods. I don't. You know,
the gods.
I'm still a human being. I'm not a demigod or anything like that.
Not yet. Well, not yet, Von Helton. But I'm pretty sure that part of the lore, is going to come up eventually. Once you start announcing your devotion to the deities and CPUs.
But you know, they give me what to do and how to do it and when to do it, and so I do it. And it worked, and it's a good thing too, because I'll tell you, if a Cat 5 had hit Boston, Massachusetts, the number of loss of life would have been huge, man.
And now here, folks, we have J-Dubs, who tells us what he wants to do to a female customer. Yes, he thinks he's a big man, folks. Yeah. Oh, I want to hear what J-Dubs says.
When
there was a customer that came in the other day, started throwing her groceries at me because I didn't take cash. She just started throwing. Of course, that's okay. You know, if I raise my voice to a customer, I'm a bad guy. But if a customer fucking pounds me to death with the groceries, John, it's your fault. You should have been nice.
Our management, I tell you what, we got the best management in my store. Our management doesn't put up with that crap. They do not put up with that crap.
I would love to just power slam. I would just love to tombstone power bomb her right to the tables.
Whoa, J-Dubs, dude, not a good look for you, man. Not a good look. I can see why nobody wants you. I can see why you got your channel taken down, J-Dubs. Sorry, this is lavender essential oils. Yes, this is lavender essential oils. I mean, it's used to like calm people down. I just rub it on my hands and then rub it on my arms, and then I just inhale. And now I'm calm. Again, J-Dubs. Dude. It's shit like this that got your channel terminated. Same thing with you, Von Helton. Naughty.
But, you know, of course, she's a customer.
Yeah.
And now Von wishing misfortune and death on the Fun Brigade. Oh, joy. Oh, fucking joy. I'm surprised they aren't... Never mind. Take a deep breath.
About everything.
Yes, Mr. Kraft, I read the chat, but I have this problem with trolls and haters. They love to come into my room and start showing naked pictures and stupid shit like that in order to try to get me banned. So, if I don't know who you are, or if you don't have a long-standing history, I'm not going to let you in the chat. Sorry, or in the group. Sorry, I'm just not.
Good.
I don't need any aggravation. No offense. If you are a legitimate person, I apologize, but I'm sorry. I've just had it up to here with these fucking YouTube trolls. I'll be glad when the gods finish killing these motherfuckers.
Ooh, damn, Vaughn. Damn. Now I see why your channel got yeeted.
To be honest with you. Because I'm done with them. But yeah, they come in the room, they'll try to flash nudes up on the screen or try to, start up a bunch of racist jokes and stupid shit like that. I don't need that fucking garbage, man. I do not need that garbage right now, okay? We got people dying by the millions. We got Trump that ended up being fucking COINTELPRO, for fuck's sake. We got nothing. We got nothing but the gods. Of course, maybe that's the whole point.
The gods? You mean the CPUs and deities. But then again, Von Helton doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He doesn't even know about paganism. Von Helton is nothing more than a mentally unhinged hillbilly. And I would give anything to see him locked in a padded cell where he fucking belongs. Same thing with Shani, same thing with Rev, same thing with G-Man, same thing with Brett Keane, Tragic, Negs, and all those other motherfuckers who don't deserve to be on YouTube or on the internet in general.
Oh yeah, but on top of that, you remember he gave that a.
Yeah, so Von Helton is insane. Who the fuck didn't see that coming? Anyway, let's take a look at what the idiots have to say to fucking Rev. To fucking... Because there's gonna be a lot of fucking cringe on this shit. And honestly... Let's take a look at what Shani has to say. Speaking of shitty parent, here's Shani.
Hey Frank, you know what I do better than you? I tell the truth.
No, you don't.
And I rely on my own content instead of stealing others' content and making fun of them.
Again, Shani has no idea what fair use is. She has no idea that anything Shani says or does is transformative. That's probably because she lives a sheltered life.
Really pretty shitty and expecting them to be triggered.
Hey Shani, I know you're not going to watch this. I know you don't give two flying fucks about me. But you claim to be better than all of us. You can do better things than all of us. You know what I can do that's better than you? I can do this. I can do that, Shani. I know, I'm milking that stupid shit for what it's worth. Anyway, here's more of the stupid Shani.
Well, at least you made a short. I manipulated you to do that, at least. So, look at the thumbnail. Don't be lying and dishonest. You're dumb.
Pot calling the kettle black, you dumb bitch. And these are fucking YouTube shorts. They're not worth a damn, knowing that Shani is a narcissist who cares about nobody but herself.
You know what's also really funny is you're pretending to laugh while holding your rage against me because you can't look like a bitch tits.
I could say the same about you, Shani. I mean, you try to act like it doesn't bother you, but you know deep down you're seething with utmost animosity. You claim that it doesn't bother you. You claim it's not your problem that people are making fun of you. You know damn well it bugs you. You hate it. And eventually, you're gonna implode. Your ego is not gonna save you this time. Your massive ego, that's larger than that fucking wart on your head, is not gonna save you.
That's what's really funny.
Initiate exterminatus. That's what you get, Shani. You racist, homophobic, pseudo-pedophilic bitch. How the fuck are you still alive?
This one... This...
Alright. Let's hear what Rev has to say.
This one goes out. Is this thing on? This one goes out to...
What is up, oh hamburgers?
The individual known as Frank Wolf that has bitch tits.
Did Jenny tell you to say that? Of course she did. Who'd have thought? Who'd have fucking thought that Shannon would get you to say that shit? But then again, you're nothing more than her puppet. Just like everyone else.
I would just like to inform you that you're getting really worked up and sweaty because you're getting like a cheese smell from the bitch tits sweating. So it's time to take a shower, Frankie Poo.
I could say the same about you, Rev, and Shani. You two haven't... coming from the guy... Ugh. Sorry. Coming from the guy who looks as though he hasn't bathed in years. Who smells like stale bong water that has been... well, distilled to the point where it's stinking up the entire room. But then again, that's probably because you're sleeping next to Shani. And we all know the acidic properties that emits from the pungent odor emanating from every orifice of that behemoth's body.
All right, you stink like gorgonzola patties.
What now? Okay. Let's see what Shani has to say about Tragic. Big boy Traj. Fucking Bodega Boys. And because of that...
Tragic, I'm not a fake account. Totally me, bro. Totally me.
I think I've seen it before. But again, I'm not one to judge. We're socialists, by the way, according to the worm. Shanny, you're lucky that I don't sick these fuck people after you. Because you know damn well you won't tolerate those assholes. You're just gonna cry and scream and bitch and say that, oh my god, I would give anything to see you go toe-to-toe against the likes of someone like Adonis Paul. But then again, Adonis Paul can give two flying fucks about you. I mean, he's got better shit to do than just look at your fat, disgusting, crusty-looking ass.
Enjoy kicking some ass. I thoroughly enjoy watching it.
Of course, Shanny would defend fucking Tragic. Because, of course. Degenerates always defend degenerates. Because Shanny's a fucking degenerate, Draven.
Oh my god, Tragic. You have to quit doing what you have to do because Draven made a video.
Oh, is this the one you're talking about? I was gonna look at that one later.
Draven made a video, Tragic. You have to quit.
We all... Fuck off, Shanny.
You have to. You have to. He made a 60-minute video because he doesn't like you. Oh my god.
Nobody likes Tragic. Tragic is the most disgusting, most reviled person I've ever seen. And honestly, I can give two flying fucks what Shanny thinks. As a matter of fact, you know what I think about Shanny? Draven, you know what I think about Shanny? This. Hey, Shanny, I know you watch me. Because, again, I give you attention. And, of course, you know what I'm going to do? And because, since it's my birthday, and I feel generous, you know what? Yes, you know what I can do for Shanny? Since you're watching me, I'm going to do this. That's what I'm going to do, Draven. That's what I'm going to do for Shanny. So, the Warren is back. Again. Big shocker there.
About it, the more I think about it, the more I start to realize that my haters tend to give me this off-putting political vibe, because our differences really are political. If you tell some liberal that you have bipolar, your liberal friend is going to be like, oh, I have a friend of a friend that had that, or I have that, or my mom has that, or at least you get a, oh, I'm so sorry, and they'd want to hug you. Because that's how liberals are. Liberals are the nice people. You understand, I've lived in Western Washington for the first 36 years of my life, and I still live in Washington State now.
Yeah. We all know that anyone who doesn't approve of Lucas Werner's beliefs, anyone who tries to give Lucas Werner some constructive criticism on how to better himself, is automatically a bigot who is consumed with greed.
where most people are liberal and left wing, and they care about the feelings of others. They're sensitive to the needs of others. So when I meet somebody that calls themselves a liberal or non-political,
excuse me,
and they don't have any kind of sensitivity, what that feels like and smacks of is a conservative in the closet. Someone that straight up calls you retarded, even though you didn't do anything, say something that might have made sense, and then you might say, hey, how you doing, girl? But then they start, like, continuing on the perseveration path of calling you an idiot or something like that. Like it's going to get your attention or something in a positive way. It's not really a matter of stupid versus non-stupid. It's a matter of liberals are more motivated by hope and conservatives are more motivated by fear.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. But then again, it's the other way around when it comes to the media. But the mainstream media is more motivated by fear. That may be true for some people. Just not me.
So, when you get like these dude bros, if you call them like a homophobic slur, like among their weird dude bro friends, they're going to get upset about it. A liberal is just going to be like, well, that's you. You know, you're projecting. Or, you know, I really don't care what you think. Or you can believe whatever the hell you want.
Sounds kind of like you, Lucas.
It doesn't bother me. There's worse things.
And the fact that he uploaded this video on my birthday. On my mother frickin' birthday. He chose today to upload this. Wow. I feel like I'm blessed. I feel like I've been blessed. Thank you, Lucas Werner. I mean, I knew you wouldn't skimp out on this. Again, for the folks watching at home, folks who are still watching, please share this shit around. Let Rickzilla know that you care. And, of course, if you're feeling generous, please, you can feel free to donate to the PayPal or Cash App, depending on where you want to send your dough. Any amount will do. Big or small, any amount. It don't matter to me no more.
To be called by better people. But
even if it's just a few cents, it don't matter.
The conservative is going to get really pissed off at that. So I've met people that have supported Bernie Sanders that have been like, oh, how dare you call me a chump or something like that. I'm going to fight you over this. Or they get all uprighteous about like being called a punk ass or something real benign. And you just look at these cats like, you're a liberal? You consider yourself a left-winger? That's how a conservative would react.
You know, Lucas, the only reason why you thought that you could identify as a liberal is, of course, you think that if you identify as a socialist, it would give you a better chance at getting laid. Honestly, like I said, you and Tragic are pretty much in the same field. That you're nothing more than just a bunch of MGTOW losers who probably are going to end up dying alone with no one to care for them. And honestly, I find that kind of sad. I find it sad that you're going to end up dying alone. All of these idiots, Shani, Rev, G-Man, Von Helton, Tragic, Negs, you, Trishalicious. Adrazia, Gasuba. The list goes on. The list goes on. And honestly, if it weren't for the fact that you're on the internet and you're being made fun of. No one's gonna give two flying fucks about you because no one cares about what you think because you're nothing to them. That's all you'll ever amount to is nothing. Nada. Zero. Zip. Zilch. Anyway, let's continue on.
Like, you know, it's just it's that difference that makes it seem like
couldn't have said
the
it better
haters
myself.
Walter
Spiritual
Fate
God Warrior
and
420.
Clickatat are just opposite political. Walter Fate and Clickatat are just opposite political. You look at like the people that comment on their posts, it's like Fundy this, Fundy that.
Fundy Archives.
They're trolls, you know.
The Geek Room. And I'm pretty sure you're going to end up bringing the Geek Room. And I'm pretty sure you're going to call Frank, Billy, Bran, and all the other people that dogged on you in that Christmas stream. You're going to end up calling them, like, haters or, what's that word you're calling them? Bigots! Bigots! Because, again, the reason why you hate on those guys is because they're not going to show you where the party's at, or they're not going to give you a Gen Z girl. Dude, for God's sakes, they paid for a room. They paid for a room for your benefits. They paid for your meals. And what did you do? You badmouthed them. You shit-talked them. You insulted them. You were just being the most ungrateful piece of shit I've ever seen, Lucas. And again, you're just trying to escape from the fact that you're going to die alone with no one to miss you. And that scares the hell out of you.
Trolls to our political position on the left. They would probably consider me a troll based on their political position. So, like, if I meet somebody in public like Chloe or Autumn or something, and it all boils down to they're only going to date dudes that are exactly the same as every other dude bro out there, and they don't find that funny, well, to me that just sounds like, oh, whoa, welcome new Republican. You know what I mean? Like, you may as well just out yourself as a Republican at that point. And I really mean to say you, not me. You know, I'm clearly a Democrat. I'm clearly left-wing. I'm clearly got socialist leanings.
No, Lucas. Again, you're LARPing as a socialist. You're LARPing as a Democrat. You're LARPing as a liberal. Why? Because you think that being a socialist would... Oh, wait, no, I already said that. Sorry.
I've clearly got a lot of in common with like the newer young adult generation, and I've clearly expressed my views.
All right. Good night, Draven. Good night, Draven. Tell Renee I said hello. Tell Renee I said hello. I mean,
against hatred towards women, the blacks, gay.
And also, thank you for the $2, Draven. It really means a lot to me.
Is greed, misogyny, womanizing, hypocritical behavior from Christians, hypocritical behavior from atheists, hypocritical behavior in general.
A few weeks ago, almost 2 weeks ago, you were throwing a temper tantrum, making these rage videos saying that all Christians are gonna burn in hell because they worship greed. And that you have a better chance at getting into heaven because you're an atheist. And now you're saying that all atheists and Christians are evil? Or they are based on greed? One of these things is just not like the other.
So that's all like that whiny liberal crap that conservatives hate. So when you hate me, what you're really just telling me is that you're a conservative. Because that's how it feels, is you're the opposite political. Our brains are geared differently. They're wired differently. We're retarded in our own different ways, sort of thing. But who else is going to say we're different in our own different special ways other than a liberal? A conservative? I don't think so. So if you hate me, it is what it is, you know? Another liberal saying, it is what it is. That's even the motto of Washington State is Al-Kai, which is what will be, will be. So if you're a hater, I question your story logic, because to me it just seems like you're a Republican. Based on the things...
Really? If we don't agree, if we don't give you a woman, we don't... Okay, so let me get this straight, Lucas. If we don't give you a Gen Z girl, or if we don't hook you up, better yet, if we don't hook you up with a Gen Z girl, then we're automatically a conservative? I'm sorry. I fail to see the logic in that. But then again, you don't make sense.
That I've said. Or a conservative.
Fucking socialists. Oh wait, no, you're not a socialist. So, the Wern has made this. God damn it, Wern! You look worse without the beard. You still look like a creep, Wern. Yeah, you still look like a creep. Even without the beard.
I don't have soundtrack to my videos a lot because I don't know how to fuck.
Oh my god. I'm never gonna get over the fact that he was sitting in a restroom while someone was taking a shit. And he was filming a video in the next stall. The part where the toilet flushes, he just says, exactly.
Fuck around with that on my phone.
Socialists.
So I'm kind of just letting the TV
exactly.
go. I'm not touching it because it's not mine. But he seems to have left for a while. I have to tell the staff to turn the TV off so I can sleep. I'm not one of these people that can have the TV on and fall asleep to it and wake up the next morning refreshed. You know what I mean? Just imagine that in your ear as you're trying to sleep. I don't get that. I came up with a few games while I was at the hospital. I said that I left a few, but I had to go back. And while I was there, I developed on paper some games. I'm going to tell you about one. It's called Roll Out the Dough. And feel free to copy this. And it's not trademarked or anything like that. It's just some game that I came up with using nothing but 12 dice and all sorts of crap. 20s, 10 games. And
this is pointless. Lucas Werner, you suck. But you know what? This.
So yeah, after a year and a half being homeless, I'm no longer homeless.
I'll give it a week. I'll give it a month to see you back on the streets again. Again, I would say this because, again, there's a pattern when it comes to someone like you.
What is this? It's a bingo thing I just found. One I-21. Is there any I-21s? Tell about it.
That is just very cringy. even for you, Lucas. I mean, then again, you're cringe incarnate. You're fucking cringe incarnate, Lucas Werner.
Because I don't really see the need to do that.
The fuck is up with that pose of yours? The fuck are you doing, Lucas?
At least not yet. But where I'm living at, I can get a part-time job, which will double my income, and I might do that. I got a tip from a guy who works at Safeway for a courtesy clerk, so I might look into that after a while.
That's if you can hold down a part-time job. Assuming if you can hold down a part-time job, Lucas, because we all know that that's just bullshit. We all know damn well that you're pulling our leg. And frankly, I shouldn't be saying frankly, because that's even an insult to Frank Wolf.
There's still some stuff that I have to clear.
In regards for you. In regards to you, Lucas, that's an insult to Frank Wolf, if I say frankly. Because I know a lot of the Geek Room members would like to make a joke saying that you and Frank look alike, and honestly, I would imagine Frank shaving his beard and slicking his hair back. I think that's probably one of the reasons why I would see that happening. And Frank's a good guy. Frank's a really good dude. Honestly. And you're not, Lucas. You're not anything. You're nothing more than a bad person, through and through. And you're a complete idiot.
Clear first, but all the technical details are worked out. And I have a place to live now, so I'm trying to keep it kosher, you know what I mean? Copacetic P's and Q's. That doesn't mean that I'm not open for the videos mitigating between the two parties. You know, you saw my video where I was berating two cats kind of nicely. I was polite, like, you kitties, you bad kitties. I usually thought that was funny because she wrote me back and said it was perfect. So I like doing videos like that that are kind of kid-friendly.
Telling Christians they're going to burn in hell. And, of course, berating Gen Z girls for not hooking up with you. For not giving their digits to you. Yeah. I'm totally kid-friendly.
But I'll mitigate between any kind of like two parties, whether you want me to do it rated G or rated R. Things I won't do is berate myself.
You do it all the time.
Like bigoted, like racist or homo.
You've been berating yourself all this time. You were crying your eyes out when you made that video demanding why no Gen Z girl is going to love you.
Homophobic or anything like that. I won't do videos like that. That's childish. Somebody wrote me and he got all in a huff because I wouldn't do a video telling the audience that I was a liar. And I said, fine, I'll do it if you give me $150 and I'll preface it by saying you paid me $150 to do this.
Honestly, how much would you want to be paid, Lucas? I mean, I thought you were paid. I thought you get paid in sandwiches. I thought you got paid in clinker daggers. I know you don't like Little Caesars. Hell, I stopped liking Little Caesars for a while because, again, every time when I went to school, when I was in school, and every Thursday when I have a little money left over, I always have to get some Little Caesars, you know, just to bring home. And it's just the same shit. I guess it's because I've been introduced to much finer pizzas that I lost an interest. Who knows? Who the fuck knows?
And he just grouching about this, and Like, I don't care. He wants me to decry all my research. He wants me to decry myself as a board game designer. He wants me to decry myself as a person. The most rated G thing.
I would decry myself as a fan fiction writer on Wattpad, but that's just me tooting my own horn.
I could say about that is this. I'm not gonna do that. Go suck your mother's tits.
No, thank you.
But you know how good I am at insult videos, motherfuckers.
We know. We know how amazing your insult videos are. Hell, even Frank uses some of those iconic insults for some of his super chats for the Geek Room. You know what I think about Lucas Werner? You know what I really think about him? About his insults? This. That's what I think about you, Lucas Werner. And moving on from one crazy homeless person to another crazy homeless person. Here's Gasuba. Oh boy. So, unfortunately, Gasuba and I share the same birthday, and we're basically the same age as we speak. We're both 30. What a shocker. Not really. Not fucking really. Anyway, this is the main attraction at this point. We're here with the main attraction. Since Adrasia disappeared off the face of the earth, I gotta find a new crazy homeless bitch to look at. Until Mary somehow miraculously makes a return to reclaim her title. Here's Gasuba. And unfortunately, Gasuba and I share the same birthday. And we're basically the same age. 30. Sponging off someone. Sponging off the generosity. Actually, no. And, well, no prospects. Oh, wait, no. That's just her. That's just her. Me? I do this for you. I do this for everyone. Because I love you guys. And I want to make sure you guys are entertained. So, here's Goat Lady.
It's my birthday, so I feel kind of like I should do a vlog.
Also, put on a fucking shirt, Gasuba.
I don't really know what I'm gonna say, though. It's my birthday. Woohoo.
You know what?
Turning 30.
Same here. I'm 30 now. I'm basically 30.
Thanks for the song, Bo. My dry ass lips are horrifying.
I'm betting Gasuba is relieved that OnlyFans is not banning NSFW shit. But then again, her OnlyFans should be banned for torturous reasons. Because again, I, for one, will never look at that shit.
I'm thinking about streaming me playing a game today, maybe.
Do it.
Maybe I'll do Polytopia again. I don't really have much space on my phone right now for other games.
That's why you should get a computer instead of relying on your phone to do your streams.
But I was gonna see if I could stream using just the Steam dashboard streamer. I've never used it before. Might look at that today. I don't really know how to link that or anything, so just find me on Steam, I guess.
No, thank you. Put a shirt on, Gasuba. Also, and stop relying on...
I wish I had some makeup. I'd like to put some freckles on my face today. I don't even know if I still have any makeup. I think that may have been left at my relative's place. I don't think that's even in storage. Disappointed about the OnlyFans update. I am going to have to purge some pictures.
Good. Nobody wants to see that shit. I mean, a lot of people are still having nightmares at seeing that disgusting pus-filled discharge. Dude, I'm still having flashbacks from it. And honestly, God damn it, Adonis Paul, why'd you have to do that? Why'd you have to put that on the screen? I didn't want to see that shit.
I don't know actually how they're going to handle accounts that don't do that. I don't know if they're just going to remove them and have a grace period for that, or if they're going to remove the accounts. So I'm just not going to take chances. I'm turning 30. I'm turning 30. No. Man, it's gonna suck if this is the thumbnail. I hope this isn't the thumbnail. A friend told me how to pick the thumbnail on mobile, but I forgot. Lol. Beard is a mess. Probably gonna trim that today. Not gonna shave though.
I think you should shave. Dude, I see what she's doing. She knows that people are upset that she's not shaving.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, bitch.
Like this video if you agree that my eyes are fucking beautiful though.
Maybe your eyes are beautiful, but again, your attitude sucks. Also, get a job or go back to school. Most definitely go back to school. Maybe take some maybe take some courses at your local community college. If there is one in your area. I know you're gonna refuse. You're gonna refuse this. You're gonna refuse this. But I don't expect much from you. Have a good day.
Subscribe for more disjointed content and updates on this stranger online's life.
Oh, Widow, you're just in time. I mean, well, you missed me going off on Shani and Rev's stupidity. You missed me talking shit about the Wern. And now I'm on Gasuba. The goat lady.
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, Gasuba. Happy birthday to me.
She won't shave. I told her that if you want to better yourself, you can. There are two things you can do. You go to work or you go to school. But I think she's more suited to just going to school. I mean, it's better if you go to school, Gasuba, because honestly, I don't think you're ready for the big leagues. Maybe save up some money. Some funds to buy a laptop. Problems with streaming. Preferably one. Preferably one. God damn it, I can't spell preferably. That runs on OBS. Sorry, I just had to.
So it turns out, the streaming app I'm using does not let me see the chat comments I'm getting during the stream on YouTube directly.
That's because you got to do the pop-out chat, and you have to have Streamlabs. Maybe you should look into Streamlabs or OBS to help with your streaming issues. Sorry.
You would have to have specifically the app that I'm using, I guess, which is unfortunate. Do not like that, but also want to stream.
Like I said, save your pennies so that you can invest in a cost-effective laptop, preferably one that runs on OBS. Download the also you might want to download. Also, you should get the StreamYards app, the Streamlabs app. or OBS. If that's not for you, if that's not for you, I recommend StreamYards. I recommend going on StreamYards. I'm just giving her advice, sound advice. I'm not trying to be a dick or anything. I mean, I know damn well she's going to refuse it, so I'm not going to expect much. I'm just waiting her to reply and say no. Because that's basically her answer. For anyone who tries to give her sound advice, anyone who's tried to be nice to her, that's her answer, is no. At least she responds to constructive criticism negatively, unlike a Drowsy who just hides comments and just blocks people left and right.
You'll just have to deal with the fact that I can't really see y'all's comments, and
like I said,
yeah, I do delete those streams after, because like I don't want the copyright issues.
Do what I do. Kasuba, I know you're watching this, but I know you're not going to watch this shit. Do what I do. Copy and paste the copyright disclaimer if you're concerned about copyright. That's what I do. Every time I do a stream, I always like to copy. I always put like this shit that I shill out, like my the ways to support me, like my PayPal, like my Streamlabs, which I'm gonna publish my Streamlabs eventually when I start getting getting more subscribers. I'm gonna purchase the package so that I can afford to promote my Streamlabs so that people can give me money for super chats when I get like 1,000 subscribers. Maybe in, I don't know, the next 2 to 3 years, give or take. It depends if I really want to go back to if I do more of these streams, because with my plans to going back to school and all that, I'm probably gonna limit it to like only doing streams on Fridays after finishing homework or finishing assignments.
It's not there to leave up for people to be able to watch the thing that I'm watching. It's just, I did want to say stuff during it, but I got into a thing with my family, and that was unfortunate. But yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go into justifications on how much of a lazy bitch she really is. Anyway.
I've been trying to figure out how to stream on Steam, and I give the fuck up. I straight up give the fuck up. I don't... Apparently, if you're friends with me on Steam, you can watch me play, and that's cool, fine. Any of you that want to friend me on Steam and watch me play, do that. That's cool, if that's how that fucking works. I don't have the patience to do the fuckload of research of figuring out which one of these fucking apps for streaming your shit on the computer is supposed to do any fucking thing. I don't want a goddamn Twitch account. I have so many fucking accounts already. I have a YouTube. Just...
Like I said, use fucking StreamYard. Download fucking... Get a fucking computer. Get a fucking computer. Better yet, get a computer. Save your money. Get a computer. Oh shit. Fuck it. Use StreamYards. Use StreamYards to do your streams. Or better yet, get a computer. Get a laptop. A working laptop. Get a working laptop that runs on, that could run on OBS. And maybe download like I said, I'm trying to give her sound advice. But then again, she's not going to take any advice I give her. Like I said, she won't listen to anyone. She doesn't want to listen to anyone.
I'm so fucking angry. I just want to stream games. And apparently...
This is Kasuba, Real Ass TV. She's... odd. She's a homeless woman living in someone else's house, leeching off of the generosity of the people who take her in. She resides with, well, her so-called chosen family, which is comprised of 2 cross-dressers who don't want to work, who don't want to take care of themselves, who expect everyone to give them handouts. Oh, hey, Blue. I haven't seen you here in a while. You missed when I was looking at Negs, looking at Real News TV. I mean, RSN, he's a POS.
all I can stream is my fucking phone.
I'm trying to give this bitch sound advice. But I know damn well she's not gonna listen to reason. She doesn't want to listen to reason. And honestly, why bother?
Fuck!
My thoughts exactly. Yeah. It's better off not getting in touch with these idiots. They're not worth your time. They're worth my time. That's why I like doing these streams. I like doing... Holy fucking shit. 6 viewers already. And we haven't closed out the shit. But maybe for you guys, I'll extend it a bit. Alright, let's see what Big Trage.
As amusing as it would be to say Magic's a felon, he's not.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know that. I never said that. Black Guy TV told me that. He's like, oh yeah, if Tragic messes with you, just be like he's a felon.
Well, technically, you are a felon, Tragic. I'm just gonna look at Tragic, this idiotic Tragic shit. I mean, honestly, you're a clown.
But he's not... Black Guy TV wasn't being serious. He was messing with him. And then he was like, on my stream, he was like, by the way, he's not really a felon. So, that's not...
You're just... Oh my god. How stupid is Tragic? Really? How the fuck is this guy even able to go on the internet? he's just taking words out of he's just taking words out of context and just trying to paint people as the bad guy. Honestly, he's a joke.
You know, I don't know who Hat Man's talking about.
Hat Man is a badass motherfucker. And trust me, Tragic, you try to be good with Hat Man. You try to, like, weasel your way into his shit. And you even tried to, like, learn about fucking Adrazia. Honestly, Hat Man saw through the ruse. Hat Man saw through the deception. You're nothing. And you'll never be nothing, Tragic. So, why bother? You're just gonna get ridiculed by people who are smarter than you. People like myself. And I don't mean to toot my own horn. I really don't mean to do that. I mean, I'm a badass motherfucker that you don't want to mess with.
He ain't talking about me. He ain't talking about Black Guy TV. I don't know who the fuck he's talking about. Maybe he's talking about Tara. Probably.
Hat Man. Oh, fucking dead. Hat Man is a badass. And because no better show cannot be complete without the love and power Yes, all hail Hat Man. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't know who the fuck Adrazia is. Same thing with Adrazia. And speaking of which, I feel the need to want to play this shit. Since Adrazia, like I said, if it wasn't for Hat Man, I wouldn't even know who the fuck Adrazia is. Same thing with Adonis Paul. I wouldn't even know the full story about Adrazia's backstory. I wouldn't even know about the murder of Roberta Laws. Speaking of which, I feel like I should have a sense of nostalgia with this little gem that AP put together. Shout out to Adonis Paul for putting this shit together. And also, this is in no disrespect to the memory of Roberta Laws. This is just satire. And that's what AP does. He's a satirical commentator using a cartoon avatar. Honestly, and then again, I wouldn't bet that AP and his fuck people will care two flying fucks about Shani, Rev, G-Man, Von Helton, or any of the other fuckwits.
Oh!
Like the stream, folks.
Mary, why are you doing that to me? You were my best friend. I'm sorry. I had to do it.
Bet.
So me and Kenneth could be together. You were sleeping with my fiancé? Yes, I've been sleeping with him, but it's only because you want me to hurt myself. You were trying to push me to hurt myself by having cerebral palsy, making me sad every day. No!
Oh my god.
Oh! And now you have to die. No!
Oh my god. God damn it, AP. God damn it. You're fucking awesome, Adonis Paul.
Yes! No! Yes!
Oh, God damn it.
Why is there a cat in here? That's Smokey! That's my cat and I love him! That's why I had to kill him like everything I love.
She kills ducks, cats, and potatoes. That's basically Adrasia for you guys. She's a killer of ducks, cats, and potatoes.
Why are my dogs in here? I'm not a murderer. You'll die in that hole from exposure. I didn't do it. I didn't do anything. No! You made me do this. You made me do this by being engaged to the man that I love. Hey, that's not right. I'm sorry I didn't have my pooping bowl.
Should be commended.
No! Now that you're gonna be gone, I can poop anywhere I want.
Poopy!
Please don't poop in my bowls. How am I gonna fill in this hole? God damn it, stupid fucking woman, use a shovel. I already choked the bitch, you can't get rid of the body. But sweetheart, we don't have a shovel. Oh, hell. Get in the truck.
And they bought the truck.
Time to go to Walmart. Remember, this was self-defense because you were trying to get me to hurt myself.
Everybody's trying to get Mary to hurt herself. Hurt, 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 hurt. Hate, hate, hate.
Bye.
Adonis Paul should be commended for this found footage. Also, like the stream, folks. And now, let's take a look at some Jason.
It's my light.
Oh, so his name is Jason Sherrill.
On the floor, it's done charging. I was watching PBS NewsHour. I missed a clip about the fires, but then again, I can't put the same clip from just like the same clip about the same news story just from every network repeating the same thing. That's not necessary. If I already have a blurb about that from the Weather Channel, then I don't need to add the PBS clip. The PBS clips are better, though, I think, because all my clips are Weather Channel. Excuse me. So, what I wanted to tell you was that I'm suing Hillary B. Miller for conservatorship abuse, what Britney Spears has. I guess the timing was right. I really should have sued the Suffolk County Police Department after George Floyd. I can't believe the Suffolk County Legal Aid Society and Centralized Law Center, they're so inept. They're so horrible.
And it just keeps getting better and fucking better.
I don't know what's happening. I think my father stopped paying my credit cards. I just noticed that the Bank of America is past due. He also put less money in my account than he normally does. I told him if he's trying to evict me, I wake up and I'm deranged in the morning and I put things on BitChute that he might regret. I don't know what he's upset about.
By the way, Blue, you don't have to link me to new Jason material. I can find it on my own. I'm subscribed to him. You don't have to keep linking me to new videos on Jason Sherrill. I can find it on my own. After all, I am subscribed to the motherfucker.
It's not like I gave out his social security number or anything. Like, he has identity theft protection, and he's not responsible for any charges that aren't his. But he's destroyed my credit several times now.
I think it's the other way around, dipshit.
The guy handling my trust stopped paying all my bills, so I sent them to my father. Then he stops paying my bills. And this was money my mom left to me, and he promised to hold it for me, and now he won't give it back. He wouldn't let me invest in precious metals in 2007 or Bitcoin recently when it was at 200. I wanted to buy like $10,000 worth. It would be worth like $40 million now. He wants to keep me poor, and the proof that he wants me to suffer. Either he died, or maybe something I did. I don't even know why. He just arbitrarily will stop paying a card or miss payments. He could have died. I don't know if my father died, but like I'll have to cancel all my streaming services and Consumer Reports, and just looks like I have to file for food stamps. I'm eligible for food stamps. I have to go back on food stamps.
Good. Your father, you know what, Jason? You should go live in Memphis with Kasuba and her chosen family. I mean, you look like you're homeless. You act like you're homeless, and yet you still have a home. You guys spoiled me. It's my 30th birthday, and already the cows spoil me. I commend you guys for this shit.
My father's abusing me, but like I thought something good would happen to me eventually, and I missed out on suing the police. That means the legal aid
No, he doesn't work.
In Suffolk County are terrible.
No, Widow, he doesn't work.
About these women who wouldn't listen to me. They wouldn't talk to the judge. They wouldn't talk to the DA. And they were like, oh, you'll just do 90 days in the hospital maybe, or do a year probation. I'm like, I can't do either of those.
Kid's
Last time I was in
sleeping.
the hospital, the doctors almost
Kid's sleeping.
Killed me by accident. I'm too sick to be in that hospital.
This guy, Widow, he's kind of like the male version of a Drazdia. Except he doesn't go around threatening suicide. But he cries about how his parents, his family is abusive to him, that they don't understand him. His dad is the devil, and he technically blames everybody but himself for all his own problems. That's why he's basically my personal lolcow.
Hospital in that kind of a setting. It's not a chronic pain patient hospital. It's like a mental hospital.
This guy deserves to be in a mental hospital.
I can't even have coffee in there. It's the only stimulant I have right now. And I have a dog. My dog would die. I just got a dog and no one to take care of my dog. And they're like, no big deal. And they couldn't find the money to get a lawyer to, like...
Yeah, he's 50 years old.
...to prove that I'm sane.
He's 20 years older than me. And I just turned 30. And he's acting like a fucking child? God damn it, Jason. No wonder no one's gonna feel sorry for you after you're gone.
Now that the case is over, I can put those videos about Dr. Mora saying that I'm not competent to stand trial. So this is proof my father has Munchausen by proxy. Like, if I hadn't forgiven him for having my bones broken and using me to get his drugs 30 years ago, if I hadn't trusted him to hold my assets, then this wouldn't be happening and I'd still have a wife. He wouldn't have been able to feed me to the HOA, and now it's not enough that I...
So it's your dad's fault that you're not married anymore. Okay. I call bullshit.
I get $850 a month from the government for being disabled because of that vaccine, but
vaccine?
The Gardasil vaccine, not the COVID vaccine. I'm pro-vaccine.
Yes, you
one
are.
vaccine is dangerous. It's the only one. You should get vaccinated. It doesn't matter how long the vaccine's been on the market. It's either safe or it isn't. And the world is watching. It's safe this time. So
now the vaccine is safe this time. Oh, so now the vaccine is safe this time. Yes, people, I do recommend you guys get vaccinated. I mean, it wouldn't hurt. It's better safe than sorry, motherfuckers, to get vaccinated. Better safe than sorry. We don't want another lockdown. We don't want to cancel events again.
Side effects are really rare, but not for the Gardasil vaccine. You don't want to get that.
No, the Gardasil vaccine, no.
They should update that vaccine like they did with the polio vaccine. So my father wants to torture me. This is proof he has Munchausen by proxy. He'll do whatever. He fed my wife to the homeowners association. He's tried to put me in prison in Rikers Island. He wouldn't release money for bail or a lawyer. And now he's trying to evict me, and now he...
This is the shit. This mofo gets me. I don't know why the fuck I'm holding a Batman action figure. A Todd McFarlane 7-inch Batman action figure. I just felt like doing it. I just love the articulation of it. It's really cool. Like I said, take a hobby, Jason. Find a hobby. Something that you're passionate about. Mine's is drawing. Mine's is collecting action figures. Mine's is making suits. Do what you have to do to occupy your time instead of sitting on your ass making these pity party videos and expecting everyone to feel sorry for you.
He stopped paying the credit cards even though it's my money that he's holding for me. He stole my control of my assets because he has to be in control. He's a control
All right,
freak.
see you later, Blue. Good night.
Millions of dollars and he wants me to live in poverty because he has Munchausen by proxy. I have to take sedatives.
See you later, Blue. Good night.
And my wife's gone because of what he did to our marriage. Trust me on this. Like, just watch the Alan Irish Earl playlist. So if it's something, I don't know if he died or I did something he doesn't like, but if he wasn't evicting me, I wouldn't be making these videos about what a piece of shit he is. I didn't mail them to his neighbors yet. I have his, my stepmother's address book and her brother's address book and my father's address book because he got hacked. He's an old man. It was easy to hack him.
What?
Someone, like, emailed everyone in his address book, and I have, like 3/4 of his address book on different email addresses. I got big pieces of his address book, and then my stepmother used to send 10 years ago these emails to everyone in her address book about a cat. Like, remember when people used to send these chain emails like 10 years ago, and they were really annoying? Well, I have all of Uncle Steve's and Irene. I have all their emails, so I could send them links to my channel. I'll lose all their friends. I'm planning next time I have to go to the dentist in Garden City, I'm going to just keep going. I'll be in New York City at like 20 minutes after that. And I could go on the Upper West Side and tell everyone my father's a child abuser and he could become a pariah. And people will react the way they did at the Friars Club. My dad got kicked out of the Friars Club for crimes against children because I talked about my life. And that's when he had me arrested and tried to put me in Rikers. And he destroyed my credit. And now he's doing it again. Now he's trying to destroy my credit. So if I were to post my dad's social security number on a BitChute, would that destroy my father's credit?
Yes.
Yeah, every time my father files a privacy complaint, I put videos on Facebook and BitChute, and I can show his image.
See? Jason. I made this out of foam. It's a hobby. Something I pride myself on. Like I said, dude, find a hobby. Stop bitching about your dad. He's not worth your time. He's not worth your energy. Take up a hobby.
Image there. So he's just been provoking me. He files privacy complaints, and then he misses credit card payments, and he fed my wife to the HOA, and he's trying to evict me now, and he's totally fucking destroyed my life. He paid a man to break my bones. So this proves he's a fucking monster. How does he justify his actions? He blackmailed me recently. Check the Alan Irish Earl.
Like I said, you and Adrasia sound so much alike. Always complaining about how your father was a monster, how your father was Satan, and all that shit. You know what this reminds me of? This video.
I need people to fully understand the situation because it's not a joke.
Yes, it is. This is what you remind me of, Jason.
And it's not a game. And it has drastically ruined my life. And I didn't think my life could get any worse.
Hey, Jason. Jason Sperl. Jason Sherrill. If that's your name. This is who you remind me of. This bitch right here.
So what happened? Back in January, I got my Section 8. And in February, these channels started using my videos. It was Daywave. And in the very first episode that they used me,
Chocolate cake.
they labeled me a murderer.
Chocolate cake.
They told their fans that I was
You should
intentionally murdering ducks. And that caused their...
Well, you were feeding... Well, she was feeding ducks. She was feeding ducks cooked rice. You're not supposed to do that. Speaking of ducks, might need it. When the temperature cools down, where I'm at, and it's okay to go outside, I'm gonna take a stroll down the park, where I'm gonna take my camera with me, and then snap a few shots of the ducks swimming. You know, just because I want to. And then I'm gonna go play some golf. Practice my swings.
their fans to come to my channel and call me a murderer. Over and over and over again.
The reason why they called her a murderer is because, of course, she told Kenneth McBride to get rid of Roberta Laws. As you've seen in that little animated short, that parody.
And then they suddenly realized that I had been involved in a murder. And so they stopped calling me a duck murderer and started calling me an actual murderer.
Well,
and these people, Adonis Paul, Daywave, Virgie, my aunt, all of them.
Why didn't she mention Hatman?
That are doing this to me. It's specifically because they want people to believe that I have murdered somebody that I did not murder.
She told... Okay. For those of you who are still new to the whole Adrastia story, back when she was living in Florida, she hooked up with a guy on Craigslist who lied about his life and was engaged to a wheelchair-bound handicapped woman with cerebral palsy living in a dingy-ass trailer. And, well, he was also a convicted child predator. So, Mary here sent this guy a series of emails demanding him to get rid of his fiancée. His handicapped fiancée who cannot fend for herself, who has cerebral palsy and is confined to a wheelchair. And he did so by strangling her to death. And she helped him bury the body.
Kenneth McBride is in prison for the murder of Roberta Laws. I did not kill her.
Mary told Kenneth to get rid of her. She kept screaming to him, "Get rid of her, get rid of her." And he did. For her. So that they can be together.
I didn't kill anybody.
You might not have physically murdered Roberta Laws, But you instigated it.
And they're gonna keep saying, well, we're not doing anything. All we're doing is laughing at you. No.
Playlist. It tells you about the 3 times he tried to make me die, the time he blackmailed me recently into keeping me quiet. Like, that didn't work very well. Because he got an order of protection, so I started making YouTube videos instead of sending him angry messages. So I've been really angry. I've been sending angry emails to people, like ex-lawyers that stole money from me or didn't do what I told them. And the fact that I found a lawyer who would do what I say... Oh, and this is what I want to tell you. Is that, remember I was talking about, like, I'm dying, I miss my wife, and it's killing me. And
I miss
on top
my
of
wife.
that, I have the most painful disease known to man, and it's fatal, and I have all these different diseases, because it's a syndrome. And,
So he's like Shanny, saying that I have all these diseases and it's killing me. I don't have that much long to live. Yada, yada, yada. Typical low-cal bullshits. Trying to claim to have an illness that's gonna kill them anytime.
I didn't get any money from the government, and now I miss my chance to sue the police because legal aid wouldn't help me, and neither...
Also, getting in run-ins... Also, run-ins with the law is common with lolcows.
Would centralize the law center. They have a playlist. But if you check the Hillary B. Miller or the Park Row Condominiums playlist, but the best one is Alan Irish Sherrill and then Hillary B. Miller playlist. Alan Irish Sherrill, check that playlist. It talks about the time he blackmailed me recently. In his handwriting, he sent me a letter where he's blackmailing me. He's like, you can't make YouTube videos or I'm going to cut you off. I'm like, it's my money. You wanted to be in control. You have to use my money to pay my credit cards that I use to order food to be delivered because I'm too sick to leave the house. It hurts just to sit in this chair and lean forward. I have to lean back because the nerves in my legs are being crushed because they're like so thick. Like I can't even lay on my back in the bed anymore. I have to lay on my side or my front because my nerves are so swollen. Because when you lay on the bed, your nerves are sandwiched between your bones and the bed. And apparently now my nerves are too swollen and the bed's too hard. Like I can walk my dog if I stay on the grass. I can't even walk on the asphalt anymore. How am I supposed to get the mail? So now I just spent thousands of dollars on a lawyer today because the judge in my eviction case said that she can't stop Hillary from doing more of these horrible things to me, so I should go to Supreme Court and get an injunction to stop him, and then I should sue him for damages and get him off my trust fund. And the lawyer that's handling the eviction is like, oh, do you want us to help you with that? I'm like, I've been begging people, including you, for like a year to do that. How come you have to suggest that I can't ask you to do that? So I gave them thousands of dollars because now I'm going to go bankrupt because my dad stopped paying my credit cards. I don't know why, if I did something to piss him off. Because they don't even fucking pay attention to my emails where I'm warning them that I can't control myself and I'm about to do something to retaliate. Like the time he had me, he sent my wife and I the cease and desist letter instead of sending it to the homeowners association.
Honestly, what the hell do you expect, Jason? And yes, I'm bouncing back and forth between this recent video and this classic video from Adrastia.
You can't say that when you're contacting my landlord, when you're contacting my doctor and my therapist, when you're trying to have my treatment caregivers taken away from me, you're trying to have me made homeless again, you're trying to have me killed. I've received death threats daily.
And whose fault is that? Dude, I've received... Actually, no, I've never received death threats. But I know some people are thinking that they want me dead.
Since February, since they started using my videos and calling me a murderer, I have been receiving death threats. I've been receiving rape threats. If they get my phone number, they call me incessantly. And it doesn't matter that it's not the people that are running the show that are doing it. It's their fans. They told their fans that I was a murderer. They gave their fans the okay to do this. And now my life is basically over because I can't do anything without the harassment. I wake up every day to emails and text messages from people that think I've killed somebody and deserve to die because of that.
I got nothing.
So anyway, if the judge is telling me I should sue Hillary for trying to evict me from my own protected needs trust fund owned home, do you think that means I'm going to win the case, that I'm not getting evicted? See, I wish I knew that sooner, because I would have posted less stuff about my father on BitChute. But he wants me to be upset. He wants to provoke me. He wants me to make videos about him on YouTube and BitChute. And if he wasn't evicting me, I wouldn't be making videos about him. It would be détente, but he's still attacking me. He thinks it's okay to like pay the minimum on my credit cards and make like a $10,000 bill become a $50,000 interest payment over 20 years just to control me more. I'm like, so I'll go bankrupt.
I'm going to do something really awesome for Batman Day. Because it's coming. Batman Day is a month away, I hope. To do something special.
I have disability, and now instead of giving... He's actually taking more money out of my disability as my rep payee. I need to find... He's not going to be my rep payee anymore. I shouldn't even have to pay rent. Why would I pay rent? I'm going to tell the lawyer... rep payee. Say my father keeps taking more and more money out of my disability. Why am I paying rent if he's trying to evict me? Why do I even have to pay rent? He took... Instead of $300 this month, he took $350. Why don't you become my rep payee and we'll cut my father off? They can't evict me for not paying rent in my own home. I shouldn't have to pay rent. Let me send that while I'm thinking of it. There was a time when I thought of suing the police in the middle of the night, and
You're not gonna win anything. I mean, just ask Scarlett Johansson. She tried to sue Disney because they were distributing Black Widow on their platforms without her consent. And she tried to sue them. And, well, they severed ties with her. I'm hoping she goes with Warner Brothers. I'm hoping to see her in, like, Warner Brothers, as I hope to see ScarJo as the next Poison Ivy. There's been rumors suggesting that she might be switching over to Warner Brothers.
and I should have called and left.
Maybe Warner Brothers will give her more freedom that Disney wouldn't.
The message instead of waiting to the next day and forgetting about it. I thought about it in the hospital. I can't believe this is happening. My father's such a piece of shit.
My own family is telling people that I was born evil and deserved to be sexually abused at 3 years old. This is not just cyberbullying. When you have a family member saying, no, she's evil and she deserved everything that ever happened to her. And that family member knows that I was sexually abused as a baby.
I'm not surprised if Jason starts saying that his father sexually abused him as a baby.
So yeah, if you look on BitChute, I give out his contact info and his image.
So you're doxing your father on BitChute? Wow. Some son, yeah. You're a very good son for trying to ruin your dad's life.
Can you call him and ask him why he's abusing his son?
He doesn't give two flying fucks about you. He doesn't want to speak to you. He probably doesn't want to speak to you anymore after you did that stunt.
I'm going to go to the Upper West Side and talk to all his neighbors and hang flyers about what a piece of shit he is and attract people to my channel. In a couple days, my main channel will hit 1,000. And with the Weather Channel videos I make every day, it should be suitable for monetization. It's just movie clips. There's no crazy me talking. It's a separate account.
You're not going to make money off those channels. You're not going to make money off those videos. YouTube's copyright laws are very strict, and honestly, you're not going to make money. That's why I have a PayPal. That's why I have Cash App. That's why I have other methods on making income. But PayPal is usually my preferred method of income because it's easier. Because I can link the shit in there and I can use it.
There's no hate speech on there except for what they deleted. I mean, if you think a Vice News interview, oh, my leg, I can't even sit on my legs anymore. The nerves are so swollen. How am I supposed to get to court? My dad stopped paying my credit cards. I have no way to pay for transportation. Like, I'm only going to have $550 a month for all my medical expenses and transportation and food and medication and doctors. And I'm just going to have to default on my credit cards. I guess I should buy what I need.
What did I possibly do as a little tiny infant to deserve what happened? I was a baby.
She was a baby.
I was just a baby. And I technically still am.
She technically still is a baby. She was a baby. And technically she still is.
I was just a baby.
You were a toddler.
And I technically still am.
Well, yeah, you do act like a toddler. When shit that she does act like a she did act like a toddler when shit didn't go her way. Lord knows what she's doing right now. Maybe her therapist has told her to stop making YouTube videos if she's gonna... You know what?
Because I never matured to be a full-grown adult. That's why I can't just go out and get a job. My only hope was here on YouTube. And just because some other YouTubers decided that they don't like me and they have to destroy me.
You're right about that. She's right about that. We are trying to destroy her. Well, not really. We want her to hell, we want her to come back. Right now we want her to come back because we miss her. We miss her. I miss her. But then again, I'll make do with Kasuba. And this idiot.
I need like a vacuum cleaner and a mattress. And I even gave the lawyer extra money just in case. And I think Citibank, they owe me like $7,500 or more. This guy Keith Brown stole all this money from me. I need to make a video about that. But just yesterday, that was it. I mean, my wife left and I miss her. And
how many times does he keep saying that? How many times he keeps saying, my wife left me and I miss my wife. My dad's a piece of shit. Lenny Posner won't notice me. Lenny Posner senpai won't notice me.
My father's abusing me for 36 years, and I'm dying from the most painful disease known to man, and now I have no money. That was the only thing I didn't have to worry about was money. And now my father has cut me off, even though he stole my assets. He stole control of my own money, and he won't even pay it. So the only thing left is to, like, give out, like, all his contact info. You know, I actually took down some of the videos I made about him on BitChute, like, including his personal information, but I'm piece of shit. I act toward me. Oh, that's another good point. Oh, it's worth mentioning I warned my father and Hillary that if they tricked me into running for board and then didn't support me, that the board would ruin my life. And that's exactly what happened. They did it to me on purpose, and now my wife is gone.
He's just repeating the same shit.
I don't know. This sucks. My father's such a piece of shit.
We know your father's a piece of shit. You keep saying it.
Why did my mother and I trust him? I shouldn't have forgiven my father ever for anything. And my wife is like, oh, you should forgive your father so we can enjoy the benefits of being rich. How am I enjoying the benefits of being rich? I can't even afford to fucking buy food now. What a fucking piece of shit. Ellen Sherrill's a fucking piece of shit.
We get it. You hate your father. But, you know what? What the hell? Might as well. Might as well. That's what I think about you guys. I mean, well, not you guys, not my audience, but the cows. That's what I think about the lol cows. And that's what I think about Adrazia. And Gasuba.
That hope is gone, and there is no other hope for me.
I'm hoping that her therapists are watching her like a hawk. It's not going to happen. She's not going to come back. Maybe it's for the best that Adrazia doesn't come back. I mean, she's too unstable to even function in society.
You're not going to beat me down until I'm able to work, because that's not how mental health works.
That's not how mental health works, you idiot.
I can't hold a regular job because I can't go 5 minutes without bursting into tears.
Yeah. I'm betting right now her therapists are watching her like a hawk. Either that, she'll just ignore her therapist's requests.
Even if nothing's happening, if I'm sitting down watching a movie, I can't get through a movie without my mind wandering back to ask why my family believes that I deserve to be abused as just a little baby.
What? I forgot about this part.
I can't do anything without going back to that, without my mind going back to all of the pain and all of the hurt and all of the horrible things that my aunt has said to validate the pain and the hurt and the fact that she does not care. She's my own family and fully believes that I deserve to die in a gutter.
That's not what she said.
Born so
That's not what Aunt Kathy said. No, that's not what she said.
evil. I was born a bad person.
No, you became a bad person under poor circumstances, Mary. You became a bad person because, well, your life was shit. And therefore, you become shit.
And nobody can see the abuse in that. They've treated me that way my whole life.
There was never any abuse.
My whole life. My own family has treated me like I was literally a curse.
Well, you are. You are a curse.
If I'm such a curse, why won't they let me go? Why do they hold on to me so tightly?
Because you keep bringing them up, Mary. You just keep chipping away, blaming them for all your own failures. You keep blaming your family for the shit that you've said.
And refuse to allow me to be my own person.
You refuse to stop talking about them. She refused to stop talking about them. She refused to stop mentioning them.
You were a family member. and somebody in your family has a baby, and your first thought is that child is evil and it should be killed, there is something wrong with you mentally.
There is.
It is not the baby that is wrong, it is you.
You are wrong, Mary. All of it is wrong for you. Because what do I expect? This shit that you say? Wrong. It's all wrong. And frankly, who will know something of you?
If you look at a 3-year-old child that has been sexually molested and say, well, it's evil and it deserves it, there is something wrong with you, not the 3-year-old child. Any human being that looks at a baby and thinks it is evil, there is something wrong with that human being, not with the baby. We live in reality.
Unfortunately.
This is not a movie. I was not born with 6s on the sides of my head.
Well, yeah, technically you are.
In real life, if you look at a baby and you think that it's evil and should be punished, you should have a mental health checkup, not 20 kids.
Well, you say this is not a movie. If that's the case, then what the fuck is this? Also, I'm just gonna look away. Because I don't want to look at Mary's face. Oh wait, no, I'll just save it till the very end. And speaking of a crybaby, here's Kasuba crying about the fact that she can't stream. Jungle Boogie. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Thank you, Arkley Corky. Sorry. I hate the fact that she's wearing darkroom the same glasses as I am wearing. I know these are ladies' frames. But I use them to read. I know these are ladies' frames, but I use them to read. I know these are ladies' glasses, but I use them to read. I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. The needle tears a hole, the old familiar stain. Try to kill it all away, but I remember everything. As the fakest crier on YouTube. So, that was pointless. Anyway, time to you know what the saying is. All good things must come to an end. And unfortunately, that goes for this stream. So, I want to thank you all for wishing me a happy birthday. It really means so much to me that you came in to show your support. It really does. I mean, I would have done if this were last year. Honestly, last year I had no one to come to my shows. No one. But then again, I decided to do these shows regardless of not having an audience. And now, 1 year later, I have people coming in from the Wordworks wishing me happy birthday and showering me with praise. And honestly, I couldn't ask for more than that. So, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love you guys. I really do. You guys mean the world to me. All of you. Anyone who came to support me, you mean so much to me. Honestly. I am so grateful of all the fans I have accumulated over the course of these past 2 years. I consider you all my friends. I might not know you in real life, but you're so good to me. Most of you, that is. But regardless, you mean a lot to me. And I thank you for that. I also thank the people who have donated to me. Spiritual God Warrior 420, Draven, Kimmy, Reality Chick, Keonian, B Smiley, and Kathy. Past, present, future. Thank you. Thank you for helping me, for keeping me going, for lifting my spirits up, so that I can do this shit all this time. You guys, you're my family. I'm not saying chosen family, but I love you guys as much as I would love a family. My real family and my internet family, I love both. And you know what Don Toretto would say? Nothing is stronger than family. And those words couldn't be any truer. Oh, sorry, Corgi. I'm closing out. I'm just thanking everybody. But don't worry. I'm not going to leave you guys empty-handed. No. This is a treat for most people. Because I want to thank people like the Geek Room, Frank, Dragnot, Burnt Toast, FML, Widow's Son, Draven, Hatman, Adonis Paul, Royce Lopez, Daywave, JJ Stoner, Hannibal and Monty, Secular Opinion, Billy, Todd, Grampy, I think Grampy too, Spiritual God Warrior 420, Artfully Corgi, and almost anyone I've met and talked with and had beef with at times. But regardless, thank you all from the bottom of my heart. I also want to thank the lolcows, Shan Eat for Christ, Revelation News, Von Helton, G-Man, Bricky. Well, not Bricky. Fuck Bricky. Adrasdia. Infopiece. Gisuba. If it weren't for these idiots, I wouldn't be where I'm at. So, to show my gratitude to you, to the lolcows, allow me to show my gratitude to the lolcows that I've covered. That's pretty much that's my thanks to the lolcows. And to end this off, I want to play this special gem that I've grown accustomed to every time I was on Adonis Paul's channel, watching his Late Night with Adonis Paul streams. Nope, what? Oh, don't thank the lolcows? No, that's because that's my gratitude to the lolcows. Is this. This is how I thank the lolcows. That's what I think of Shanny, Rev, G-Man, Von Helton, and all the idiots that we've covered. Exterminatus. And to close this stream off, here is a gem that I have grown accustomed to. I've been watching Late Night with Adonis Paul, and of course, whenever he did his commercial ticket, whenever he takes his quick commercial breaks, every once in a while, he will play this thing during the intermissions. And for some reason, I feel it should be updated to include the other lolcows. So here is this gem. That's going to do it for tonight, and thank you for sticking around. I am Rickzilla. If you wish to, if you like this stream, please hit the like button, share it around, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. If you wish to support me, again, my PayPal link, as well as my Cash App, and other means of support are in the description. Thank you for celebrating this festive event for me. It really means so much. That being said, I'm Rickzilla, and I leave you with this gem. Hold on.
Miramax Films is proud to present one of the most celebrated motion pictures of the year. The winner of the 1994 Palme d'Or, the best picture of the Cannes Film Festival.
Come on, let's get in character.
getting big man's wife? Well, he's going out of town in Florida, and he asked me if I'd take care of her while he's gone. Take care of her? No, man. Just show her a good time, make sure she don't get lonely. Girl, you see, this is a moral test of oneself.
I do believe Marcellus, my husband, your boss, told you to take me out and do whatever I wanted.
Whether or not you can maintain loyalty.
Night of the fight, you may feel a slight sting. Pride only hurts, it never helps. In the fifth, your ass goes down.
I have to say, you play with matches, you get burned.
We should have shotguns for this kind of deal.
We're in a lot of danger, aren't we?
I'm prepared to scour the earth for that mission.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
Get down, get down. You got a corpse in a car, minus a head in a garage. Take me to it.
Don't you hate that?
Hey, what?
Uncomfortable silences.
Starring Mary Barone. 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 And Mary Barone.
Die, you mother!
In a new film from Adonis Ball. Sulk Fiction.